Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back as I record this most amazing transmission for all of us today. And it is the 18th of July. I'm just clearing the energy, welcoming all Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empaths, 144,000. Deep, deep gratitude for all of you. And I hope everybody is doing well. So first off, welcome and thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And for all my new subscribers, I'm so grateful for you. And for those of you who are new, my name is Pink Bella, also known as Tracy, and I'm a 12 to 22nd dimensional quantum, multidimensional, Akashic record reader, healer, and working with all of you individually and also on my journey, clearing multiple timelines connected to the bloodlines, the ancestors, our personal karma, and also galactic and intergalactic karma as well. So lots and lots of videos for all of you. I have many, many playlists on my YouTube channel, so please check that out. And I will be uploading this transmission and this update to all of my other platforms as well. You can check me out on Rumble, on Telegram, on Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify as well. So all the links are below there in the description box, and that's how you can get a hold of me. Best way is via email as well. So super, super grateful for all of you. Today is such an amazing transmission and messages for all of us. This is about our destiny gateway. And this is also our journey now as we head towards the 8-8 Lions Gate. For those of us on a deep soul level, this is a sacred journey and highly activating journey for all of us who are on mission, who will be starting mission, who will be moving into next levels of our consciousness expansion and allowing us to remember more of who we are and why we came. So my personal journey, you can also check that out. I've got a Blu-ray Starseed Journey playlist. And I'll double check to make sure that's still there. It should be there. I recorded it way back this time, 2017. But we are on a soul level. Many of us used to live on the other side of the planet. Our main gateways were through Egypt, were through Lemuria, were through Atlantis. But many of us lived in and around the Archangel Michael ley line, which is on that other side of the planet from where I am right now. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, the west coast of North America. But we feel when the gateways are open. So the gateways are going to be wide open. We're going to be receiving massive DNA upgrades, recoding our belief system. So much will come to the surface. But more importantly, we are in the midst of such an amazing destiny opportunity right now for all of us individually and as a collective. So those of you who are light workers, starseeds, empaths, healers, part of the 144,000, everything's getting ramped up. And the reason that is like we are literally, the Lions Gate's open for all of us today, even though it's a ways away. It's not that far away. Recording this on the 18th, we just have gone through such a massive shift in the last 24 hours. We are still in the new moon in Cancer. So happy new moon blessings, everybody. And you can see my throat chakra is still recoding. Now the new moon is in Cancer. And Cancer is about the home, which is also our physical home, our physical avatar. This is also focusing on our personal home. So some of you might be thinking about moving and or really focusing on that as part of your manifestation, your intention. Or our home is our physical avatar. For many of us, our physical health has come full circle and is our main focus at this time. And it really is our soul, our higher self, our avatar letting us know you need to make some changes because the light codes are just going to get stronger. So we're going to be continuously receiving activations through the solar flares, through our sun and the great celestial sun behind that as we head up to the Lions Gate. Usually the week before the Lions Gate is quite intense and the energy on the day of the Lions Gate is quite intense. So much is happening, but more importantly, the lunar nodes have shifted. So the lunar nodes have been in Taurus and Scorpio for the last 18 months. And the more I delve into the lunar nodes, the more it is such a destiny opportunity for us individually and as a collective. So I'm going to be talking about that today, and I will be doing a little bit of a reading as well. Plus, I want to talk a little bit more about the JSEAL, the JSEALs and what has come to me just in the last week. So this is why it is so awesome that we all connect. either through, you know, content or on, you know, chatting in my Telegram group or meeting on lives or individually in sessions, because the more that I channel in with those opportunities, the more comes to me to share, but also the more that you all expand as well. So it really is a balanced give and take quantum relationship. And the thing is that I'm so grateful for all of you. And that was, if you didn't catch the last little video I did about the solar plexus and the throat chakra, there's also gifts in there about what we can do to prepare for this time, to prepare for the Lionsgate. And I'll probably keep repeating myself, but honestly, gratitude and forgiveness free our souls on multiple timelines and allow us to move forward. So I'm so, so grateful for all of you. And I'm grateful to be here. This is such an amazing year, and it's such an amazing time for all of us. So you are all part of Prime Source Creators, God, Goddess, All That Is Army. We're boots on the ground team. And it's not all about like, hey, me, look at me. It's about all of us doing our part. Many of you are doing your part behind the scenes, but doing our part to work collectively. And I do work with all of you behind the scenes as well, like many of us do. I recently had a remembrance in Dreamtime of a meeting with Steve Noble and a bunch of other starseeds. And he recently posted that he had been under psychic attack in his dream state. And that happens quite often. So that is also, you know, why I do what I do, because I've been through that as well. And I make sure that I am completely light shielded up before I go to sleep. But anyway, he and I are connected on social media. So I did write and thank him for sharing that, because a lot of souls out there doing this work won't talk about that, won't talk about part of our initiations and leveling up is to be under some type of focus or attack, so that we strengthen up and we level up our protection tools. So I let him know I was grateful for what he shared, because I did have a dream about all of us, and he was there, that we were working on some type of strategy, and he was grateful that he acknowledged that. So I just wanted to share with you all as well. This time last year, like 2022 for me, was the year of being focused on and under attack. And I came and I shared that with all of you, learned about all the dark ETs, learned about all the dark grids, learned about the AI connection. And I will be sharing that more so on the live shows that I do with Rob. And we're going to be getting deeper into that on Rumble as well. We're still sorting out the tech stuff at the back end. But I wanted to share with you all, like, I don't regret anything that happened last year, because it helped me level up to such an expanded understanding of what we've all been going through. I'm going to talk about that too. So if any of you, before I even get into this, if any of you would still like to prepare for the Lionsgate, there is still a quantum alignment bundle preparing for the Lionsgate. You also can have the session after the Lionsgate. Then there's another session for the 9/9 Gateway in September. And the quantum alignment bundle now includes preparing for the September equinox. Seems like it's far away, but you know what? July's almost over. Like, time is just a flying. So check that out. That's at the top of my website. That's one of the offers on now. The other offer is the JSEALS Quantum Advanced Release Session. And I guess I'm doing this now before I get into the nodes. So I may do another extended video, but what I want to do is just show you on my website. And my website, everything's being moved around. So if you can't find something, let me know. And the reason being is because I'm preparing finally for the new website to be created. Okay, so this is the first bit. So this is the Quantum JSEAL session. And below in the description, I believe it's still there. If not, I will put it. There is a video on my website. I went through all the JSEALs and the release session last year. And I probably will do like a part 2 and just to have it. But at this time, I just want to let you know that's what you're looking for. Okay. And then I'm on StreamYard, so they don't make it as easy to, okay, how do I get to the next one? Okay. Okay. So, oh, I see. Okay. I'm still remembering about StreamYard. Okay. So let's do, Thank you. Just bear with me. I have to do this a backwards way. Okay, I just want to talk about it. So because I just had such an amazing session, excuse me, with an advanced soul, she let me know that she had some concerns about some things. She came for a tune-up. So if you've already had this session with me, the session has changed quite a bit. So you always can come for a tune-up, and the tune-ups are amazing. So let me just see if I can bring up my, hold on, bear with me. I think when I did this in Zoom before, it was easier. So hold on. Where am I going? I'm going here. And because I want to be able to read it to you. And of course the screen is pretty small. Oh, I can read it. Never mind. I can read it. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to bring that back. Okay, so how the session has advanced is this beautiful soul asked me, and I may post all the results. I just make sure that it's okay with her. I won't use her name or anything. But she asked me whether or not there were any slavery tags, and there are. And of course, I've removed them for myself, but I hadn't included them in the session. So the new session, the advanced session, includes a couple of options now, and this is to prepare for the Lionsgate, but also after. So right now it's a 15D advanced session where I clear 15 dimensions. And for many of you, that's enough, but for some of you, you're more advanced than that. So there's an option now to clear 22 dimensions with the 22 chakra balance. And it also includes clearing and scanning for all the previous tags and seals, plus the new ones. The new ones are slavery tags. So there are slavery tags that are multidimensional, and that's to prevent you, me, all of us from being sovereign. So you could end up in a slavery loop, and that also means with whatever we're doing. So whether we're working out in 3D or we're not, I don't consider that I'm working out in 3D, but I go out, I'm out in all the different dimensions. This is a session to unplug you from the matrix, right? To different levels of the matrix when you're ready. So what came out of her session, which was so amazing, is there were other tags and grids connected to the higher dimensions. So this session does include a scan of 22, 15 or 22 dimensional scan, 22 chakra, 15 or 22 chakra balance, but it also includes checking to see if there's any slavery tags, seals, and loops that are preventing you from living the life of your dreams. So I too, even though I was doing this work in the beginning, I was still part of the slavery loop. So I have cleared these for myself as well. There's also multiple timelines and lifetimes connected to dark grids. That's not just part of the regular matrix grid. So some of the grids that I would scan for you would be the dark Atlantean grid. So these dark grids are the flip of the higher vibrational grids, and they would be the grids that we would all have been connected to when these timelines, these realities fell. So the dark Atlantean grid, the dark Lemurian grid, the dark grid connected to the fall of the Emerald Covenant, and the flip side, the positive side now, of course, is the Emerald Order. And then, of course, the dark Orion grid systems, which I see many people are starting to share about, which is so cool. So you could have all of that, and it would include either a 15 chakra balance or a 22, depending on where you're at. There is a basic session that just includes the original Templar and 7 JSEALS, so that as well is on offer. Now, these sessions are distance. You're placed on a quantum personal crystal grid. The reason they're distance is because there will be no interference through the distance session. Even right now, I feel them. They're not able to get to me, but they're able to put focus on me. That's why I was under so much pressure last year, because they did not want me to do this work to help free you all. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let me see if I can remove this and figure this out. Okay. One more share. Let me just see. Okay, and then I'm just going to do one more screen share. Okay, thank you for your patience, everybody. Yeah, it's way easier on Zoom. Okay, so this is still my current website. I already hired somebody and I already have someone who's going to be working with me. So I'm cleaning up this website right now before we move it over to the Wix platform. So just to let you all know, this website's still up and running and I do update it every couple of days, okay? I did already notice something today that needs to go, but that's still me. I'm still on Weebly for now. Awesome. Okay, let's start. Thank you for all of that. Okay. So the quantum alignment sessions and bundle, or the JSEALS quantum release session I just talked to you about, those are fantastic options for the gateways. And the reason being is because your higher self and your team of light will actually bring in the pieces that you need for each gateway. Okay, so that's why I was given that. There's all sorts of other options on my website too. And if you're interested in something else, like the Archangel Michael session or the just a regular, 12 chakra Akashic reading, maybe you're new, that's a great first session. There's also like Blu-ray starseed sessions and bundles. There's all sorts of things. Okay, so let's get on to what is this destiny gateway. So we have the lunar nodes change signs every 18 months. So we've just, with the new moon in Cancer on the exact same day, which was yesterday, and today, depending where we are on the planet, the lunar nodes have now shifted into Aries and Libra. So first off, Aries and Libra are cardinal signs, which is a massive reset and new beginning. So we already have the new moon in Cancer, which is a new beginning, and then we have the nodes. So this is the reason it's a destiny for all of us, because we have an ample opportunity to set intentions and stand in our power and our sovereignty. Okay, that's the support of Aries and Libra. And I'm going to get into a little bit more about what that means as well. They're also at 29 degrees. 29 is like the end of the degree for the zodiac signs, and that means, and it also adds up to an 11. So when we look at the astrology, it's a reflection to say this is an opportune time. You're in a massive opportune time to completely change your timeline, your life, and your reality. All right. And it's about new beginnings and taking action. Fantastic. I also want to share with all of you, the Lion's Gate is open, especially for all of us. This is the kickoff now for the Lion's Gate. And this is a good thing because we've got a little bit of a downtime right now to really manifest. And manifestation is prayers with the universe. It's setting intentions with the universe and saying, this is the direction I'd like to go in. So that it's already open for us. And we are also going to be getting into more and more intense energy every single day. You could have lots of ascension symptoms. You could be dizzy. You could feel ungrounded. If you feel any of those and you're driving, please pull over and rest, okay? And wait until it passes. You might be forced to take a nap, and you might wake up 4 hours later. Listen to that. Make sure you're hydrating, grounding, spending time in nature when you can, and make sure you're doing things to raise your vibration and be in joy, because that's going to the universe is going to be, responding to that as best you can. Obviously, there are times in our lives things are going on to bring our vibration down. Do not worry. Call in your guides, your angels, say prayers. You are protected. But if we get into that worry loop, that stress loop, we need to take action to take care of ourselves around that. Okay. All right. The other thing is, I shared this a couple of videos back about the 144,000 code activations. So they are now, let me see if I can read the transmission. They are now ramping up. We're going to be receiving more and more of these. Specifically, they're for our destiny. They're for our soul mission to either start and move into another level, to how are we being of service? What direction do I want to go in that will bring me joy? Okay. So that's happening. And those are our destiny codes as well. And the other thing is, the other message that came in around all of this is like, what did you come in to do on a soul level? What is your destiny? What did you come in to do to leave a legacy, to do something that brings you joy, that will help move us all forward? So we all have that, and that's what part of the 144,000 codes, and that's activating in all of us, the starseeds, Blu-rays, and Lightworkers as well. Okay, beautiful. Let me just talk a little bit more about that. So these are the lunar nodes of destiny, and the 29 degrees adds up to 11. We actually have an 11-11 with both the nodes being in 29 degrees, both Aries and Libra. And that's, as we all know, that's part of the 11-11 gateway, but that's also a part of the universe reflecting back to us. I hear you. You are supported. Okay. These the nodes being at 29 degrees are going to continue through the 28th. I haven't delved that much into where they're going to go after that, but just to let you all know, you have from now through the 28th of July to really powerfully manifest, set intentions every day. Now, this is super interesting. In actual fact, the Galactic Gateway, the new year starts on the 26th of July, which is usually the official opening of the Lion's Gate. But I was just given by the Lyran Council of Light today that is actually for all of us. It started yesterday and today. Okay. So whenever you watch this, fantastic. It's all good. So in our galactic heritage, the 25th of July is like New Year's Eve. It's like the end of our year, and the 26th is the beginning as we head towards the Lion's Gate. It's just a reminder. Oh, they just gave me something. Just let me think about this. Oh, okay. So Aries is about new beginnings, getting things going. It's a fire sign. It's fire energy. So it's about us really taking action. There might also be, you're going to get a fire in your belly, I heard, right? So it's about us being sovereign in our power and just like going for what we want now, like taking a leap of faith and going for it. And then it's also the Libra aspect is about us balancing out karmic relationships. We may have, from now through the 25th, we may notice like we need to end certain scenarios with certain people. We're tying up loose ends. And then the 26th is like is like New Year's Day. Okay. And it's about us starting our new beginning. All right. Let me see where I can put that. Okay. That's my notes. So let me just read something for all of you. All right. And then I'll pull some cards for us too. So the lunar nodal shift is a major energetic multidimensional event for 2023 that will affect all of us collectively, but also personally. The north node of destiny leaves Taurus and enters Aries. The south node of fate leaves Scorpio and enters Libra. They will remain in these cardinal signs until January 2025. I believe, let me just think about this. The last time that the nodes were in Aries and Libra were 2004 to 2006. So you can kind of think about where were you then and look at how far we've all come, right? The lunar nodes, also known as the nodes of destiny and fate, are a pair of celestial points where the paths of the sun and the moon intersect. The south node represents our past lives and our soul lessons, and the north node represents our highest timeline of this current lifetime. Together, they represent the journey of evolution of our soul. The lunar nodes will spend 18 months in the sign, Aries and Libra. It also divinely aligns with this new moon in Cancer. And Cancer, like I said, is about home. It's about health. It's about wellness. We're also getting an opportunity to manifest abundance, new timelines, positive soul family, positive relationships, positive high vibe romantic partnerships, divine unions, etc. Okay. Let me just see. It's an unprecedented portal of energy. The north node enters Aries is carrying the vibration of our soul purpose and mission. The south node entering Libra is carrying the vibration of choosing ourselves, choosing self-love, choosing ourselves, choosing the partnership that supports partnerships and soul family that support our missions. These are profoundly transformative energies of endings, cleaning up, releasing anything that is currently standing in your way, and choosing major timelines. So think about if there's anything in your reality that's creating so much noise and drama. Like around this time of year, I always get go drama free, PinkBella. Be quiet, spend time in nature, figure out what you want for the next, coming days, weeks, months, moving into this gateway and this portal. But also know that you may part ways with people that have been in your lives for a number of years. And it's because everyone is being refocused on themselves as well. So I have compassion and love for everyone. But if someone is going through a lot of drama, personal drama, I know it's time to step back because I'm not supposed to be there going through that with them unless it's like last year and the year before that was something my earth family was going through. That was different. But it's important for us to conserve our energy, to conserve what we need to do for ourselves. So this is a perfect reminder before the Lion's Gate, okay? It feels like for many of us, there will be massive turning points, destined and fated events to occur to facilitate the moving into the highest timeline and fulfillment of your divine mission. All right. So even an example, I got a message yesterday, someone, and this happened to me. This is the divine destiny. And don't forget, this is also the outcome right now is also going back to the last eclipse that we just had. So whatever intentions we set around that last eclipse, things are unfolding right now. And so as an example, I had a beautiful soul mention she was supposed to move. That completely got flipped upside down as of yesterday. So now she's back looking for a place. That's happened to me in the past. And that's why I knew what to help her with. The universe has stepped in. The universe, and if anything happens right now, people that are in your life suddenly leave. You are leaving a job, going to another. Things are going to happen very, very quickly, as if we're in an eclipse, because we are being lined up for our timeline of destiny. So that the space that she was going to go to is not the right space, and the universe is actually manifesting a better, higher vibrational opportunity for her. Okay. So just remember that. I just want to share one more thing, and then I'll pull some cards for us about the Aries North Node. So the South Node in Libra, and Libra is about balance and justice. We've already mastered these things, but it's a reminder to maintain the peace. Oh, sorry. No, inner peace. So in the past, we would have done these things. We would have done anything to maintain the peace. Worrying about what others think about us, putting others first before our needs, just blending in, fitting in. That's all of us undercover, right? So now it's about, what can I do to take care of my energy today? Maybe I need to say no more. Maybe I need to not be constantly messaging people the same thing over and over again, right? Like, so just think about that. It's not necessarily about being out in front stage, but it is about taking care of our personal energy, because we're going to need it. All right. And guess what? So in this life, working on our Aries energy, this is what we're going to be focusing on: saying no, because no is self-love and self-care, making our opinions known. And I don't not necessarily like the word opinion. It's about setting boundaries, which is what came in the last thing. So it's about setting boundaries and drawing a line in the sand and saying, this doesn't work for me. This is what I need to do for me right now. Something like that. Okay. Going it alone at times, being a lone wolf without input from anyone else, so you can make clear decisions for you and your soul, for your soul mission, with your higher self, right? With the universe. So that's why we pull back, so we can figure out what we need to do for us. All right. And then standing up for yourself, that's the boundaries. Okay. So as an example, say to someone, please don't message me, I'm doing A, B, and C. They go, yeah. Day later, 24/7 messages. Like, that's just an extreme example. So how are you going to handle that boundary wise? Apparently they don't listen. They don't want to listen. So you need to take other steps as well. Okay. That's just an example. So that's the universe is seeing whether we're in our power or our sovereignty, whether we have our courage, whether we're focused on our mission. So it's going to be getting down to doing the work around our missions. Okay. So I wanted to share all that with you. I'm just going to have a little sip. I'm not going to do too long of a reading today. I just wanted to pull some cards just to see if there's any other messages for us today. Okay. All right. And please check out the readings. I'm going to be doing readings every other week on Rob's channel right now. We're going to be multi-streaming. We're just working on that. But check out, I've been doing a collective reading there for all of us as well. And it's been super cool. So yeah. Okay. Let's just ask the cards for some messages for all of us around this Destiny Gateway open with the lunar nodes changing. Okay, we got Temple of Truth. So we are right back to, it's our throat chakra, saying no, speaking our truth. Okay. Throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Beautiful. Okay, they just wanted me to share something around that. So that continues with the theme from last week. So When we share below in the description box, share something, share, like if you have a question for the collective, if you have an ascension symptom, if you're wondering about something else, that's fantastic. It's not a place where we're supposed to go, hey, look at me, that kind of thing. Okay, that's we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. I've been doing this a long time. So I may not respond to your messages because we've already gone over it, right? We've already talked about it. So that I just want to share that with all of you. I love all your comments, but if there's something like not even connected to the content of this video, I probably won't respond. So that's just me right now sharing boundaries, right? But you know how much I'll share with you all the time. And I'm going to be working on blog posts and more things with lots of different things coming up, you know, to assist all of us. Okay. So that's my temple of truth. So, and it's also at a point where, yeah, I don't need to cover the same ground that I used to. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come in as well. So yeah, share with you, like down below, you all share what's happened in the last 48 hours since the nodes have changed. Did you feel the energy? Are you wondering what's going on? Did something dramatic happen? Like share that, because then others are going to go, oh yeah, me too. Right. So that's what I mean. It feels like an eclipse and a Mercury retrograde, because that's what's happened. We moved into this destiny gateway. Okay. There we go. That makes sense. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come in. Oh, I love it. We're the divine matrix. So a lot of my work is to assist all of you to release another layer, another layer, another layer from the old matrices. There's so many of them. Like even that beautiful, thank you, beautiful client, because even that client asking me, is there this, this, and this? And I was like, let me tap in. So now is the time for us to release even more layers, right? But we're in a divine matrix. That's a portal that we're moving through from now through the 8-8 gateway. Okay. And it's all about paying attention to synchronicities. And let's put one more message. I love it. The Stargate heart. Yeah, there's the Emerald City. That's our heart. Our heart is becoming a Stargate. It can't fully activate or repair, including our personal Merkaba, unless we shed some of the old, let go of some drama, let go of anything that we feel we have to do to maintain the peace. Okay. And let's just see. It says our heart chakra is opening, healing, unlocking, new word, unlocking, and to pay forward, be generous, pay forward the kindness to others. Okay. So, and that means out in 3D, that means out in the real world, you know, like I'm grateful for all of you, but I do that too. I really make sure that if I'm at a store, that I pay forward the kindness, that I'm kind to whoever is helping me behind the counter. If someone else needs some help in the store, I'm always helping people on transit, all that kind of thing. Yeah, I do whatever I can do. Okay. And that's me being a kind joy guide. Woo! So I'm going to just pull a couple more cards. I'm just going to ask the Lyrans how many from this deck? 2. Okay, let's pull 2 messages. And empowerment. That's what this passage is all about. Grounding, strength, and stamina. Number 13. I believe that's 13. Sometimes the ones look like 4 because they're a triangle. Yeah, number 13. Okay. And for some of you, your 13th chakra is activating. Okay. Let's pull one more. And they're saying 2 from the next deck. Oh, I love it. Number 21, higher perspective. So if you're going through anything right now, just remember, once everything calms down, that look at it from a higher perspective, that on a soul level, you and the parties involved have a contract and you're playing out a story to help heal. So review, look at everything, overlook everything from a higher perspective. Number 21. And 21 is connected to Prime Source Creator, the universe, and the tarot. Okay. Let's pull another message. I love that. So number 4, acceleration. Yeah, this is an opportunity to accelerate timelines, close old ones, accelerate our expansion, our consciousness, our mission. And this card is number 4. recommendation is to list something like 417 hertz, which is a cleansing healing code. Okay. Now let's pull one more message. And if you don't like that frequency, find one that you do like. Okay. In other words, we're to cleanse our energy and our aura and our chakras on a daily basis through the Lion's Gate. Okay, I love it. Oh, I love it. Number 2, innocence. Look at the beautiful unicorns, right? Unicorns are about joy and magic and all of that. So try and, like I said, try and keep on a higher frequency and be in joy. Innocence, unicorn love. So for those of you that love unicorns, work with them. And I'm just going to pull one more. Perfect. Number 12, expansion. So we are going to be accelerating, our clearing, expansion, moving into our power, looking at everything from a higher perspective. And this also is 741 hertz, which is another enlightenment healing code. I was just listening to 741 hertz last night because I find it's very, for me personally right now, it's a very detoxing healing code. Frequency to listen to. And again, I had to find one that I enjoyed. Okay. The other thing I want to share with you all is personally, I'm on a detox right now. And it's every week it's something different. So for 2 weeks, I did intermittent fasting, which I will go back to, but I was guided to just do it for 2 weeks, do longer fasts. Then I've been doing a herbal detox for a week, and I will still have some left over after the week. So I'm going to continue to have that. It's a tea. And then I've cut back. I'm not, no sugar, no junk, no snacking. It's been super interesting. Yeah. And then I know what's coming up. I'm getting already instructions of what to get at the health food store tomorrow. So that's another reason to go within and have some quiet time and ask through your pendulum, through muscle testing, what does your physical avatar need right now? Okay. Beautiful. I love you all so, so much. I'm so grateful for you. Again, if you would like to work with me through the gateways, check out the offers. If you have any questions, email me. Mahalo nui loa. Take much love and care. I love you all so much. And have a beautiful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are on the planet. Love and aloha from Pink Bella.